Okay, you guys, it's time for the July shade of the month, which is Legend, and this is a shade that everybody needs. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Sammy George. I teach Saints all-in-one compact makeup. Everything is customized to you, including your eyeshadow shades, and every month we have a limited edition eyeshadow shade available to you, and while we are not in our usual filming location. So for my OGs, you're probably like, where are you? Welcome to my messy bedroom. It is summertime with kids, and this is where it's quiet, but I needed you guys all to see this shade. So we're gonna do some swatches and a quick eye look and show you how Legend is one of those shades that can be worn all over the eye alone or mixed together with some other beautiful colors to create a more dimensional eye look. It's completely up to you, but she is the shade that everybody needs, so you need to stick around. As always, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing, and thanks for being here. Hopefully our lighting is okay. Like I said, this is not my normal filming location. Kids are home from school. This is what we're working with. Oh, look at that. The light coming through the window is shining against my palette. Oh, the struggle is real, right? Creating this like disco tech sort of feeling to our video here. But today I wanted to show you guys, this is Legend, and all of our shades for 2024, they come out once a month. Come on. Pick her up there. There we go. They come out once a month. They are limited edition for that month, and then they are gone. But they are all shades previously from the Advent calendar, and this is one that I have been wearing since it first came out because we don't have anything else like it, and it's really a beautiful neutral shade. It has a little bit of taupe to it. It has a little bit of champagne. It is the perfect color for anyone and gives the perfect amount of shimmer. You'll see it's a very foiled shimmer, so it's buttery soft, it's easy to work with, and it's that perfect like punch of color on the eye, even if you just want to wear it alone. But as always, let's do some comparison swatches. And like I said, we don't have a lot like it. So the first one that I pulled out is Sabrina. And you will see Sabrina is definitely going to be more light. It has more like straight champagne in it. It's not going to be quite as vibrant. So Sabrina's also a beautiful lid shade. It's great for, you know, highlighting the inner corner of the eye, but it just doesn't pack that same punch. You'll see it looks a little bit whiter. Then we have Drift. Drift, you guys, is one that I also think everybody should have in their palette, but for an inner corner and under the brow shade. So that one is closer, but again, more frosted looking, really good for a pop, but it doesn't pack the same punch, and it doesn't have that taupey undertone to it that you're going to find with Legend. For the sake of comparison, I wanted to pull out Rome. And Rome is going to also be a beautiful neutral shade, doesn't pack as much punch, not as vibrant on the lid. It is definitely also a foiled shimmer, but it's going to be more sheer. You can use very little bit of this to pack a punch, or you could do it for a wash of color, where when it comes to Rome, you have to add a little bit more to actually see the color like vibrantly on the lid. Again, these are my three favorite shades for highlighting the tear duct and underneath the brow, where to me, this is a lid shade all the way. The only other one that I thought it had some similar qualities to, because Stardust is also very taupey, and it's a very finely milled shimmer, but you will see it is taupe. So like for my lovers of taupe, Stardust is one of the most beautiful lid shades. This is the combination of warm and cool together, and that's why I think it's just the perfect like unicorn shade for anybody. So this is Legend, and then we have Sabrina, Drift, Rome, and Stardust. Let's jump into our eye look. So I'm gonna start to create my eye look today by showing you how we can wear this as a one color shade, like one and done, and then I'll show you how to build it up. So I did already prep my eyes. I have my eye primer on, and then I did some of my color correcting shade and my main highlight shade just to make sure everything matched my skin tone. And then I put a little bit of my Vanilla Dust setting powder on so that I had a really blendable surface to work with. And now, because I like to wear this one with a little bit more punch of color. I'm using my finger. When you use your finger, you can really pack the color on and kind of work it into the creases and crevices. And having a hooded eye, that's something that I need to do, is make sure that I get it into the creases, or it'll look like it'll crease throughout the day, right? Now I'm gonna use a little bit on my actual eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to blend this. So let's make sure that it's blended on the lid, and then I'm bringing it just a tinge up on to the brow bone. So for those of you that are like, give me a one and done, but that it actually looks like I'm wearing some eyeshadow, this is it, you guys. Staying in that neutral family makes it universally beautiful for all, but it definitely has enough color that you're gonna see it without it being overbearing. So if you were gonna ask me to build you like the perfect neutral palette with Seint, Legend would absolutely be a part of it. Like, that could be it right there. You're one and done, add a little bit of mascara. But you know me, I like to carve out the eye a little bit, and I prefer to use at least 3 shades. So we're gonna carve out the eye with our mid-tone matte, which is gonna be basic. And then I'm gonna try something a little bit different and add some dimension to the eye with As If, which is, whoa, which is this beautiful purple shade that also has just a little bit of shimmer, a finely milled shimmer as well, like very, very finely milled, where you're barely gonna see that. So let's get in here to our basic, and now we're gonna create some dimension. I'm getting up onto the brow bone and into the crease to be sure that I can see this transition shade when I look forward. So for my hooded eye girls or ladies with deep set eyes, this is your trick to being able to see your eyeshadow shades when your eye is open, but also making sure that when our eye is closed or when we're blinking, we have good continuity with our eye look. And I need you guys to mark your calendars, y'all. July 22nd is the Seint Customer Appreciation Day, and there's going to be a party on Instagram from 10 to 3 Mountain Standard Time. So we will have tons of new products. I get to buy mine tonight at 2 a.m. to make sure that I get them before the launch, to get my video filmed to show you all of the goodness. If you guys are not on my newsletter, everything will come out in the newsletter as well. So just go ahead and fill out the join the newsletter form. I'll drop it in the comments, but it's also in the description. And then we'll make sure that you have all the details on the party. There will be a discount with purchase that day only, and all new products are limited edition. So they will be while supplies last, but there are 2 that are returning that went out of stock during a sale really fast. I'm wearing one. Can you guess? Can you guess what it is? Guess in the comments below. It went out of stock super fast the day that it launched. It's a dupe for a very popular brand, and it's coming back, you guys. And it will eventually make its way to our permanent collection. Both of these lip products will. So get excited. It's gonna be a huge day for Seint, July 22nd. Now, using our same brush, we're gonna flip over to the small end. I'm gonna go into basic, and I'm going to halo underneath the eye in lieu of an eyeliner. But haloing does a couple things. It adds a little bit of dimension, but it also sets the under eye, and it sets it so close to the lash line that you don't get in these fine lines and wrinkles here. And by setting the under eye, it prevents your mascara from running if it happens to touch the cream on your face underneath. So we are setting the under eye. We're creating continuity with our eye look, pulling this all up together. And we are giving ourselves a lighter eyeliner look underneath the eye. Sometimes black looks a little bit harsh when you're using a black liquid, so you can halo instead. Now, let's finish this up. This is As If, and we're gonna start light-handed, and we're gonna build as we go. Eyeshadow is buildable. Well, our eyeshadows are buildable, meaning it doesn't have to look this dark. You can choose what depth it is simply by pressing more, and it's much easier to add to than it is to take away. So I'm going here in the outer corner and I'm adding some of that as if. Now I'm going to do circular motions in towards the legend so that it blends together in that line seamlessly. And it's not like one color drastically starts and stops. And now I'm going up, blending up on the brow bone to make sure that we are creating this lifted almond shaped look with the eye and having it blend right in to the transition shade. So let's blend inward towards legend. This also keeps my makeup from getting like really far down out here. We want to shoot for the brow and the outer lash line to be the line where our eyeshadow ends. So I'm blending it into legend, and now I'm blending up into the brow bone to get that lifted look and blend with the transition shade. And there we go. So this is legend with basic. I'm just gonna make sure that we are blended well. We're gonna do our mascara and we are gonna show you the finished look. As always, I'm using Quadra. This is a lash growth serum that is your mascara that won't turn your eyelid colors. That is the difference. The lash growth mascara, the lash growth serums on the market that I have used have worked. Well, some of them have, not all, but it changed my eyelid color to like a deep purple at the base. I have had huge success with this, no discoloration on the eye, and it's half the price of my old serum, mascara, and primer all in one. This is half the price of that, and it's a tubing mascara, so it attaches around your actual lashes, and it's going to help them hold a curl. It's also a double-ended wand, so you have one for fullness and one for fanning your lashes out, so you're going to get both length and volume. And I should have curled my lashes first, but we're not in our usual spot, so I feel all out of sorts. But one side is gonna help with length, the other side is going to fan them out, and it is amazing. I will link it in the description below. It's like a skincare product. You wanna use it every day to see long-term like success with the growth of your lashes, but I have seen huge success over the, I think probably 10 months now that I've been using it. Also a fantastic mascara. It is water resistant, which is important to me as somebody who has hooded eyes. I don't want, did I just say as somebody who has hooded eyes? As somebody who has sparse lashes, I don't want it to be hard to remove, because then I pull out my eyelashes that I'm working so hard to regrow. But do you guys see? This is just one coat. And I got a little bit up here. Take your spoolie, let this dry, take your spoolie, and then just kind of flick it off, and you'll be able to get that off without messing up your actual eyeshadow look. All right, I'm gonna do a second coat. I'm gonna do the other eye. I'm gonna let that dry and pull off that little bit of mascara that I got on the lid, and we will be back. Okay, guys. There it is, the finished look. Got the extra mascara off the lid, and I think it's gorgeous. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments below what you think. And remember, mark your calendars for July 22nd. It's Customer Appreciation Party. Legend will be here for the month of July or while supplies last. And there you go, ladies. That is our video for the week. As always, I'm so appreciative that you are here, and we'll see you again next week.